Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I kind of hit a bit of a milestone today with my scrapbooking, so I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit because it was kind of a big deal. All right, so when I first started this channel, my very first goal was to work through all of my Studio Calico kits. And in my very first video that I published on August 1st of 2014, so a little over 2 years ago, I talked about my Studio Calico kits and I showed you how many I had and what I was working with, and that my biggest thing was I wanted to get through them because I had stopped my subscription and they were just sitting there and I wanted to go through and use them. I had more than a year's worth. And I will link that video down below if you want to look at it. It's awful because it was my first one, so pardon me on it. But yeah, I went back and watched it today because I finished my very last Studio Calico kit this morning. And I was done and I went, that's it. I have no more Studio Calico kits. They're all gone. I've used them all up. I did have quite a bit of product left over from them, but I just broke it down into my stash. I used the kit until I felt like I was good and I didn't really need to use it anymore. Those kits came with a lot of paper in every kit. And there's only so much you can do with paper. So that was one of the reasons I ended up stopping my subscription, because I felt like I had an abundance of paper and not an abundance of embellishments to kind of complete the layout for me. So that's kind of where I was going with that. So I pretty much reached my first goal for my channel, and it did take me 2 years because I ended up doing other projects and I got onto some design teams. So I was doing stuff for that and, just kind of things like that. And then I stopped my Studio Calico subscription and I started my Hip Kit subscription, which I still subscribe to them. I still love those kits. And as you see me working through them, I try to work through a couple a month if I can. Lately, I've been really bad about it, but I just finished April's kit. I'm about to start May's, and I think for the next few hip kits, I'm going to use sketches from the Ready Sketch Go class because I pulled a lot of pictures for that class, and I was just kind of like, okay, I have pictures, but I don't have any page kits or anything like that in mind. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab May's kit, grab my sketches, and kind of work through sketches that way because I'm really excited to use the sketches and I don't want to put them off to use a kit and vice versa. I don't want to put off my kit to use the sketches. So I'm going to combine them and use them together. And I'm really excited about that. So my next goal here is to catch up on my hip kits because I just got a shipping notice that November's on the way to me and I'm still just about to start May's. So I am a little bit behind on that, but that's okay. I still love them. I love using them. They're awesome. But yeah, I kind of this morning got done and went, oh, okay. So I was proud that I finally got through that product. And I think I talked about this in one of my process videos, but as I was working through some of these kits, I kind of realized why I stopped subscribing, not only because of the lack of the embellishments, but some of it wasn't really my style anymore, and I didn't enjoy a lot of the products. So I kind of found myself in that situation. And I really, by the time I stopped subscribing, I really found myself getting the kit and going, oh, okay. I wasn't like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I have so many ideas. Oh, I love this. And that's what I do with my hip kits. So that was a big sign for me that I should probably just, move on to another one. And I'm really happy I made that decision. But they're all done. I'm really, really, really happy with the layouts that I got out of the rest of my kits. And so now I'm thinking, what's next? Besides my hip kits, which I'm going to continue working on, I'm actually starting to think about my goals for 2017 now for my scrapbooking. Because every year I've had that Studio Calico goal is to use my kits, and I finally have that done. So I think for 2017, where my mind is right now, I think I want to focus on mini albums because I have quite a few albums in my mind and I already have stuff collected and pulled for them, and I can go ahead and complete them. I just have to sit down and do it. Some of them are trips. I have a trip to Albuquerque that we took about a year and a half ago, and we did a lot of stuff during that trip, so I want to make a little album about that. I have the Victoria Mary Scrapbook Retreat. I am actually going to make a 6x8 mini album about that as well. I have a little 4x4 pet album that I want to do about some of the pets that we've had, you know, growing up, and that my mom had, or my sister, or my husband and myself. And I just have a few little like album ideas that I want to start working on. So I think that's going to be something I would like to focus on in 2017, is kind of busting out some of those albums and working on them. And I'm excited about it. So that's kind of where my head is right now, but I really just kind of hit that milestone this morning and went, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. It took me a long time, but I did it. And I used that product. I didn't waste it. It's not still sitting there collecting dust anymore. I've actually used it. They're going into my albums, and I'm really, really happy about it. So if you guys have thought about your goals coming up here, let me know what some of your scrapbooking goals are going to be for the next year. I can't believe we're already starting to think about goals for next year. It's crazy. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But if you want to see my very first video ever, like, I'll leave it down below, but don't judge me on it. It's terrible. All right. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.